What's up, guys? It's Steph. I'm back with another video today, and yeah, so on April 20th, we are going to get chapter 45 of Board that's been released. But I do want to talk about March's chapter. Uh, we met this dude. I think Amado is his name, and he's basically the crazy. Well, I don't know if he's crazy, but the crazy scientist, in for the car organization in Boruto. So when we get into this guy, he basically he's a mystery. Okay, that's the big thing. And then so yeah, it is very, very, very scary. To me, he's going to be a very frightening character because in chapter 44, he freaking puts a freaking bomb on freaking Shikadai, and that is flipping scary. And apparently, he has programmed all the members of the Kara. So he basically made Delta knock out. He's just like, oh, go sleep now, Delta, and then she's out. So I'm like, this crazy mother and effer is just, oh my god. And I think so. Yeah, he is legitimately terrifying. Sometimes you don't have to look scary. He looks like a normal freaking person, alright? He looks like anybody else would, alright? And sometimes the most scariest people are the people who look like your next door neighbor or your like regular doctor you go see, or maybe your best friend's like husband or something. So, and then they could just be a mass murderer, serial killer, kind of like, I'm gonna get a little off track, like how, Ted Bundy. This is bad. Okay, I'm not saying that Amado is anything like Ted Bundy, but I'm trying to make a comparison. So basically, because in anime, most villains, sadistic like villains, look very creepy. But Mondo, why he's so creepy is terrifying, is it? Yeah, so like Ted Bundy just looked like the average, person, but he was a mass murderer against women, and yeah. I'm just forget you even say anything. So yeah, to me, it's legitimately terrified, and imagine being his freaking chick has got a bomb attached to him, and you can blow him to bits, and he's the only person who could take off the freaking bomb or detonate it. It's detonated, and deprogram. And apparently, Shikadai, they only, Shikamaru and then Naruto, they're like all involved, and freaking scary. It's scary because when we meet him, he's going to Konoha, and then Chocho, Ninja, and Shikada, all just training and doing a sparring, like a battle royale they call it, just carrying about the day, and this dude just comes here, and then Shikada is like, state your business in Konoha, and then he freaking attacks them, and then just, oh my god. Oh my god. It's just one of those. It's just one of those things. A moment. It is truly terrifying what is going to happen. So, who knows what's going to happen? I doubt that any Shikazai's going to die, but who knows? And that would be very sad if that happened. And I'm not trying to think the worst, because they apparently have 48 hours to get what they want. Apparently, he's offering intel to the Kara in exchange for defecting Konoha. What the fuck is he talking about? That is the question. I'm just like, whoa, dude. Is he defect to what? Trying to get rid of all shinobi here? Because we all know from, the first freaking chapter, episode Boruto, Kwakari wants to kill every freaking shinobi there is. So that one. And so yeah. Can we trust him for his word? Because he offers Naruto and Shikamaru, I can give you intel on Jigen, Kasikoji, Delta, and all the other members of the Kara. It's like so tempting to say, yes, we can do that, but we don't know. The only motive for this exchange apparently is defect Konoha. To defect Konoha. So what? Let me check. Is this okay? I was checking to make sure it was okay. To defect Konoha. So what could Amado possibly mean by this? And freaking he came with Kasikoji, who's going to get into Konoha, and who knows what happens, okay? They're trying to get Kawaki back, and they might just snatch Boruto while they're at it. They're both, vessels, apparently, of some kind. Kawaki's like Jigen's little vessel, and then, Boruto apparently is the vessel for Momoshiki. And that is freaking scary. Alright, that's for a different video, but... So, Amanda's can we trust him is the big question. No, we cannot trust him. And here's my reasoning, because I've read this chapter twice now, looking into it, just seeing, this has been a video I've been wanting to do for a while, but I just reread the chapter, the chapter recently, and sorry, I just repeated my words. And so, I don't think we can trust him, no matter how tempting it is to say, yes, okay, deal. But does this secure Shikadai's safety? And that's the question. Is he just gonna detonate Shikamaru's son, make him blow up to smithereens, and say, oh, you gave your word? So, yeah, if you give me... I'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. Sorry. I had to deal with my, puppy. He was lost. Yeah. Deal with him. So. Anyways. So, back to saying Shikadai's safety. There is no guarantee of any of this. And I want to point out, it looks like that Amado has some pretty hefty knowledge about shinobi and this, and my mind is still wrapping around what does he mean by defecting Konoha? Like, what does he mean? And what? It's very, very, very confusing, and it's unsettling almost, and it's what's so terrifying about Amado, because we know barely anything about him, for one, and two, his motives seem very weird. And it's like he specifically wanted to speak with Shikamaru. That's because he wants to speak to the Hokage, Naruto. Since, Jigen fought him, they fought each other, and yeah. So it's very terrifying for everybody involved. And Sai is like, in the chapter, is what reason are you giving us to trust you? There is no reason why you should trust you. There's only Amado is like, you should trust me because I got a bomb attached to this kid. And it's very, very... I think there's, sometimes the scariest people are the people that you don't think would be terrifying, like I said earlier. And yes, Kasikoji, there's just this chilling fear that creeps in the back of you when you call with Kasikoji, because... And also, Amado could be following orders from Jigen, but who knows, he could be acting on his own whim. On his own. And so, but also, Prince Kara is trying to get Jigen pretty much wants Kawaki back, because he's like, Kara does not want Kawaki with Naruto or like with Konoha on, their side. Because now they have both of the Kara vessels. You have both of them in the same place, same area, and not, for the bad guy's point of view, not on the side you want them to be on, like, taken from the Kara's, like, perspective and standpoint. And since Team 7 this is including Kawaki, pretty much just came back from a mission. They have Mitsuki, he's fine, but, they're pretty much exhausted when not tired. Now this happens. Freaking Shikadai is being held hostage, captive, could be detonated at any moment. And yet we have this man who has come and said his motives, and it says his exchange. And we're supposed to trust him and believe his word. No, I don't think so. You have to be very skeptical in a situation like this. And playing it smart would be to keep talking to him. To keep seeing what the motives are, see what they want, and see, but they're on a time limit. Time is not their friend in this particular situation, because if Shikamaru wants to save pretty much his son's life, he has to think smart, one, and he also has to be careful, because there's a time limit, 48 hours. And can we trust him from what he has said? No. I don't think we can, but that is up to us fans to think before April 20th rolls around and we get to see what happens. So yeah, I thought just to make this cool, quick video about can we trust Amado? And that is up to us to debate and decide. I think most people will say no, because his intentions are not, it seems clear, but with villains and like bad guys, quote unquote, if we're gonna call them that, they always want more. They always want something more than they already have in a given situation. They always want something else, and there's always a catch. Especially in Naruto, there's always extra baggage added. There's something more darker and hidden. Anyway, so yeah. In creating that. So yeah. That's just some thoughts to think about before next chapter, and just a quick video to, because I've been wanting to make something like this for a while, but I personally don't believe we can trust Amado under no circumstances. And hopefully, Naruto and Shikamaru can figure out a way to get Shikadai out of the situation in one piece. And before the 48 hours, which 48 hours is basically 2 days. So they got 2 days to figure this all out. And it's scary. Very, very scary. Imagine if your kid is being held hostage and there's a bomb attached to them, and you only have so much time to get them out of the situation, and the captor is giving you a time limit. So you have 48 hours to get your son out, because I have a bomb attached to him, because I can give you this information if you let me do that. If you give me like X amount of money, and I will, something like that. It's kind of like ransom, but with knowledge. Like they say, knowledge is power. Knowing things and being smart is your most valuable weapon. It is the most dangerous weapon to have knowledge. And Amado has knowledge. And Shikamaru is very smart, and he has the knowledge, but they don't have as much information the Kara as they need. Unfortunately, there has been a situation has arisen they have fought a couple car members at this point. They have, and now the idea of them working with the Osuksis, I cannot say the name right. I'm sorry. Osuksi, which I have a video playing out right now. But that's just some thoughts and some just quick video. But anyways, guys, put your thoughts and comments down in the comment section below. And I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy and staying at home with kids' lives. And yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And guys, stay fast. See you guys next time. Bye.